me ask you, everyone has a role model they follow. ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ role model ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ. They look up to this person and say, you know what, wow, I want to be like that one day, or this is what I want to get done. Who's your role model?
I have a number of role models.
Okay. Name a few.
My first role model is Guru Nanak.
Anji.
He forms the basis of my fundamental belief system in Sikhi. So, all 10 gurus, Guru Nanak spoke for the idea of tolerance and equality, that we're all equal, no matter what religion we belong to, no matter what gender we might be, that as Sikhs, we're egalitarians. And it's a philosophy that preceded the Declaration of Independence, that preceded the Founding Fathers giving us these rights in the U.S. Constitution. We were given these rights by Guru Nanak as Sikhs. So Guru Nanak is my primary role model, as well as Guru Gobind Singh Ji taught us that fighting for your rights and fighting for the community's rights precedes anything else, even your own sacrifice. He made the ultimate sacrifice for the community.
Absolutely.
And it's something that you can never forget. Even though we're sitting here in New York City, there's no way we can forget the sacrifices that our gurus made so that we can be Sikhs, so that we can achieve our dreams. So my main role models obviously are the Sikh gurus on a religious basis. On a more secular or personal basis, obviously my mother and father are role models. When my father came to this country, and this is a very important anecdote, when my father came to this country, he came to study physics in Penn State. And when he arrived at JFK Airport, John F. Kennedy Airport in 1966, he got in the car and he was being taken to campus in Pennsylvania, and the person who took him in the car said, the first thing we're going to do is take you to a barber shop. And he said, why? He said, they said, before anyone sees you, we want to make sure that you have your hair cut, because we want you to blend in. And he had decided not to say no. I'm a Sikh.
Yeah.
But there was that pressure that when he came to America, he was told, you cut your hair quickly before anyone sees you.
Wow.
And I see him as a role model because he decided not to make that choice. He had faith that if you work hard and in his profession, you don't have to make that choice between being a successful physician, being a successful scientist in his case, or being a Sikh.
Okay.
And that impacts me a lot, because
Absolutely.
I don't think I would be here today if my father had made that other choice.
Wow.
And obviously my mother, for educating me about what was happening in 1984 with the atrocities against the Sikhs. Politically, I would say President Obama, when he ran for office and when he was successful, that made me think that maybe this country is ready to accept a non-traditional candidate for office.
Wow.
So his campaign with which I was very involved was very inspirational as well. So in that respect, for him to make that leap of faith and run for president made me think it's time for a Sikh to make a much smaller leap of faith, but a leap of faith nonetheless, to run for city council.
Wow, that is so interesting. That is so interesting. I'm feeling so, honestly, so inspired talking to you, because you have this. Some people are like, well, it's this and that's it, and you've got a reason for everything. You've got your gurujis, and then you've got your family members, and then you have a political person. So it's really nice. It's very nice to hear that.
Thank you.
It's very nice to hear that. We're going to take a short break, and then I want to come back and talk about the big event that we have this weekend with you.
Sure.
So stay tuned. Asik chota jai break leke hune hi wapas aane.